All right, welcome everybody for the first time to the Happy Entrepreneurs Show MasterClass. Yes, we're going to have a MasterClass today. And, today's going to be different because we're really focused on going very deep in one area. One of the things I love that Dr. George Fraser says, he says you've got to be a mile wide and you've got to be an inch wide and a mile deep. So sometimes we go wide and then other times we get to step back and we get to go very, very deep. And this is one of those episodes we get to go very, very deep. So I'm very excited and looking forward to it, making sure that takes place right in this present moment. What are we going to go deep in? Well, we're going to go deep into one area that will allow you to be able to generate more revenue in your business, allow you to take back your time and really do the things you want to do. And that's what I'm hearing out there. The number of folks are like, Shay, I really need to take back my time. Shay, I really need to reduce my labor. Shay, the time has come where I really, really have to focus on one area and one area only. You know what that one area is? Doing the things that I enjoy. So give me just 30 seconds. Don't give me 30 seconds. What you want is, if you probably watch me right now, you're like, Shay, what are you doing? I'm making sure that we are live because sometimes I had a hiccup for just a second ago. And no matter how many times you do this, sometimes a hiccup takes place where folks can't hear you. They can't see you. They're like, Shay, where are you? Don't worry. I promise you, we're going to make it happen right now. So let me just do this here. And then we should be just about live right now. Let me just go over here and double check, make sure that I can be seen. Leave for now. And then we're going to get started. And what we're going to be talking about today is a very important subject. And today we're going to be talking about how to build a 7-figure sales team. And as you think about what that would look like for your business, building a 7-figure sales team, what that would mean if you could do something else. You could do what you love. You could spend time with your family. You could spend some time with the folks you care the most about. What would that feel like? What would that look like for you? While really your team is doing all of the work. And you might be wondering, am I in the right conversation? Well, for those folks that are joining for the very first time and they want to know, well, who is Che Braun, by the way, like who are you? For those folks that are joining, my name, by the way, is Che Braun, the Happy Entrepreneur and the host of the #1 business development and revenue focused late night show in the country, the Happy Entrepreneur Show, where we're on a mission. And our mission is to inspire. Our mission is to empower, and our mission is to provide you, the entrepreneur, with the resources necessary to execute that big vision that you have for the people you are called to serve. And I know that you have 3 visions, Lavonda. I know that you have 3 visions, Lawrence Hood. I know you have 3 visions, and those 3 visions you have is you have a vision for yourself and how you want to live. And it takes resources. It takes money. You have a vision, I know right now, for your loved ones, the ones that you care the most about. And it takes resources, and having a 7-figure sales team that allows you to generate those resources is going to help you. And then some of you, many of you that are listening right now, this will be different because I'll be in teaching mode. You have a vision for the people you were called to serve. And imagine for a moment what it would be like if you're Moses and you've got a vision from God, and I believe in God, I'm a believer, and that vision's been given to you, and God's giving you the experience, He's giving you the expertise, He's giving you everything you need, but you don't have resources. That means that you don't have the cash flow to do the things you want to do. And I want to stop that for entrepreneurs. I'm hearing right now that a lot of them are like, Shay, I'm tired of that. I need to have that. I need to have that. So how do you know if this is the right conversation for you? How do you know if you should pay attention? How do you know if you're at the right place, at the right time, in the right conversation? Well, you know this conversation's for you right now if you just hate sales or if you don't want to sell. And one of the things that I share over and over again as often as I can, hey, I see you guys out there. Hey, MJ Love. Hey, Deep Bolden. Hey, Shannon Griff, is that folks don't mind selling, but some people, that's not what they want to do. And that's okay. So you pay attention because I'm going to go very, very deep. Or if you're an entrepreneur that's listening right now, hey, Rakisha, and if you don't sell, you don't eat. I want you to pay very, very close attention because the conversation we're going to have right now, this conversation that we're in, this exact conversation we're in, this is a conversation that you want to be in right now. Or I was talking to someone recently and they were sharing with me as they were putting together their goals. And they said, Che, I'm just tired right now of talking to unqualified leads. And they're tired of talking to people who just aren't interested in what they do. And maybe that's you. You spend all this time and all this energy and you're on the phone or you're on conference calls and you're talking to people every single day and they don't qualify. So this conversation that we're having right now, this is for you if you're tired of talking to unqualified leads. If that's you, look right below the video right now and write, you know what? Tired of talking to unqualified leads. If that's you, I'm going to do something special for you. I'm going to go back through the feed and we're going to do a special report and I'm going to send it to just you folks out there who are just tired right now. You're like, I'm sick and tired of talking to people who aren't ready to move forward, have so many questions. They're not even sure if they're certain or they don't know what they want or they just don't have the financial means right now in order for you to be able to help them. Do me a favor, look right below the video right now, and I want you to write these words right now. Write these words: tired of talking to unqualified leads. Tired of talking to unqualified leads. Jot that down right now because that's you right now. If that's you, having a 7-figure sales team, having a team do it for you and making sure it gets done, this is going to be very important for you. And for some of you, this will be the most important conversation you've been in. And I do want to share is that if you have a vision for the people you were called to serve, then this conversation is for you. You've heard me say this a number of times, Tracy. You heard me say this a number of times. I'm going to say it again, and this is so important. I think this is the most important statement that I can make and the only reason you should pay attention. And then I'm going to teach. This is going to be a teaching segment, so get your paper, get your pen. What's up, Ann Brown? What's up, Tashika Green? Do me a favor. Every one of you right now, look right below the video as I teach, and I want you to know that today is your January 1st. Do me a favor, look right below the video and write these words. Today is my January 1st. Today is my January 1st. I'm going to have a team. Today is my January 1st. Someone's going to qualify all of my leads. I'm only talking to people who are qualified, or today is my January 1st. Someone else is going to actually do what? Collect the check for me. Here's my number one statement. And I've said this probably 10,000 times, and I'll probably say this, Jacqueline, Joy M. King, I'm glad you made it. I'll probably say this over and over again. If you don't want to sell, the best thing you can do is hire someone who does. Let me say that again. Let me say it a little slower so it makes sure it resonates with you. If you don't like to sell, you don't want to sell, the best thing you can do is hire someone who does. Now, in this segment today, I'm going to go over the 5 components of a 7-figure sales team, and I'm going to spend tremendous amount of time talking about building your digital sales solution using artificial intelligence, how to hire the right person, and why that's important. So I'm going to go deep in that, but I at least want to give you the 5 components of a 7-figure sales team. In another masterclass, I'll talk about how to hire a rep. I'll go into details, but today I really want to focus on some of you on building your digital sales solution, because I recognize that something has to change for you. We are the sales team you've been looking for. Something has to change. Millions, if not billions of dollars are made every single day without ever talking to someone. You think about Uber, and Uber is able every single day to make money and never talk to anyone. And think about, if you take away technology from Uber, what is Uber? I don't know, another taxi cab service. You go into McDonald's, and Trevor was sharing this with me. I've been to McDonald's in a long time, by the way. But if you go into McDonald's, you now can place your order, pay for it, someone brings it to you. You never talk to anyone. So today is your January 1st. I'm going to give you the 5 components so you understand what they are. You recognize them. We're going to go deep today in building your digital sales solutions, because some of you, you're like, you know what, Shay, if I can make money and my team does all the work, or I can make money in a way that I never talk to someone, sign me up for that, because today is your January 1st. Today is your January 1st. All of my MasterClass folks that are tuning in, this will be a good use of your time. Now, as I get started and go over the 5 components of a 7-figure sales team, let me ask you to do a favor. Okay, let me ask if you'll pay it forward. We're going to go deep. I'm about to go deep in about the next 1 minute, next 60 seconds. So get your pen, get your paper. But before I do this, do me a favor. Pay this message forward. I mean, please pay this message forward. How can you do that? Hit the share button right now and hit the share button. And if you hit the share button, I want you to write these words. Today is your January 1st #revenue time. Just hit the share button. This is for any entrepreneurs out there. Now, if you don't want to hit the share button, I understand that. You can hit the watch party button. When you hit the watch party button, this is how you pay it forward. This is how you help another entrepreneur have a breakthrough, another speaker, another author, another coach, another network marketer, or someone that's an expert. You don't hold it for yourself because you believe Daye Dotson, you believe Joy King, you believe Lance Joyne, Dr. Sonia Striblin. It is always a pleasure. You believe in the giver's economy, and the giver's economy says the person that outgives the competition out-earns the competition. So as I give you the 5 components of a 7-figure sales team, I'm going to dive deep once again inside a digital sales solution. I'm going to walk you step by step through how you can do it and then how you can have a team make all of your sales for you. If that's you and you're ready to make some money, somebody look below the video and write chin ching, Che Braun. Just put chin ching, #chin ching. Okay, here we go. The 5 components of a 7-figure sales team. And the reason I want to give you the 5 components of a 7-figure sales team is that when I talk to folks, they always think the only way to make more money is I've got to make more sales, or I got to hire someone and I'm going to put everything on that one person and they're going to make more sales. And that's not what you need. You need 5 individual components woven together equals a 7-figure sales team. So we're having a 7-figure conversation. For those folks who just need an extra $1,000 to pay your mortgage, this ain't for you. For those folks who just want to make an extra $10,000, this is not for you. This is for all my dream makers out there. This is all for my folks who think big. This is for all the winners, all the champions. Let's give you the 7-figure sales, 5 components of a 7-figure sales team right now. The first component, and if you don't have any of these, we're going to help you. The first component is you need a salesperson. That's the obvious answer, right? You need a salesperson. Let me give you the definition and put this in your notes. The salesperson that you hire, they work on 100% commission and they understand all of your products and services. So if you're listening right now and you're like, Shay, I don't have a salesperson. I have not been able to hire a salesperson. I've not been able to train a salesperson. I've not been able to keep a salesperson. And I'm struggling right now. And even if I pay them 100% commission, which you understand what that means, they bring in $10,000. Let's say you give them 20%. You give them 20%. They bring in $10,000 minus the $2,000 you pay them. You've got $8,000 profit. Now, I know for some of you, 20% is not the right number. But here's what I want you to know. A salesperson only gets paid when they get a deal done. So if you're out there right now and you don't have a salesperson, before I even get into digital sales solution, if that's you and you're sitting there saying, no, Shay, I do all the sales. I do all the sales. I make the phone calls. I generate the leads. I sign the contract. I call, and I'm tired of that. Then make a commitment right now that you're going to get a salesperson. I will teach you how to do that. That's my promise to you. If you only just need a salesperson, maybe that's all you need. And that salesperson can bring you an extra, I don't know, $10, $15, $20, $50,000. I'll tell you how in just a moment. The second component of building a 7-figure sales team is you need a sales affiliate. And I'm going to give you these 5 real fast. Hey, Ryan Gass, I'm going to give you these 5 real fast. Hey, Regina Creighton, I'm going to give you these 5 real fast, and then I'm going to go deep dive in digital sales solution and artificial intelligence. The sales affiliate is different than the sales rep. Now, if you don't have any sales affiliates and you're listening right now, gee whiz, this conversation is for you. The sales affiliate, they only understand 1 or 2 of your products, okay? But here's the key. They're only in it for the money. Let me say it again. They're only in it for the money. Someone look right below the video and put sales affiliate. They're only in it for the money. Now, they're mercenaries. They are into networks you're not in. So anytime they refer people to your business, they get paid. And typically they have some alliance with your business. So if you think about it, if you build websites and you're working with a marketing coach, the marketing coach may send people to you, you pay them an affiliate. If you sell houses, and I'll just say houses, a realtor for lack of a better term, maybe you have a relationship with a cleaning company. You have a relationship with a company that goes out there and does lawn service. And so I want you to think right now, and I'll give you tools later, not in this masterclass, on how you can manage sales affiliates. You can use like a lead dyno, for example, because I know some of you are thinking, oh gosh, if I got a sales affiliate, How am I going to pay them? How am I going to track their commission? How am I going to track their chargebacks? Where am I going to put all of their marketing collateral? How am I going to train them? I know what you're thinking because I've been there. And there's a lot of different services you can use, but Lead, L-E-A-D, Dyno, L-E-A-D-D-Y-N-O, Lead Dyno is the number one, I believe, one of the top systems that you can use in order to manage the process. And I think it's under $100, okay? So if you're listening right now, pay attention. You're like, Shay, I don't have a sales rep. So, okay, I need that. It's one of the 5 components of a 7-figure sales team. And that person understands all of your products and services, works on 100% commission. We're going to help you with that. Number 2, I don't have a sales affiliate. I mean, I know about it. Intellectually, it makes sense. But truthfully, I have never taken time to set it up in a way that it is a system that helps generate revenue. Sales affiliates drive traffic to your webinars you can't drive. They bring traffic that's leads to your events. They get people to your conference calls. They get it out there. Look, if you're listening right now, you're like, Che Braun, I need a sales rep. Che Braun, I need a sales affiliate. Don't worry. Let me give you the next component. Remember, in this masterclass, I'm going deep in a digital sales solution because some of you, I don't want you to have no labor. Billions of dollars are made every single day without ever talking to someone. Something has to change. Something has to change in your business. And we, the Happy Entrepreneur Network, we're the sales team that you've been looking for. But I'm going to teach you how to do it yourself on this one right here. Okay, so we did the second one. We did sales affiliate. Let me get through these because I want to get to the good stuff. The third one is your sales ambassadors. Now, a sales ambassador is different than a sales affiliate. Well, Shay, can you talk about that for a moment? Can you break that thing down? Can you unpackage it for me? Absolutely. Now, a sales ambassador, they're not in it for the money. Remember, the sales affiliate, they were in it for the money. You remember the sales rep? Well, the sales rep understands all of your products and services, and they work on 100% commission. We are going over the 5 components of a 7-figure sales team before I go deep and do training in just one component. So now we're talking about the sales ambassador. The sales ambassador, someone jot this in your notes. Someone put this right below because you may have never been in this conversation. And welcome to this masterclass. Hit the share button right now. Hit the watch party button, and when you hit that button, write these words. It's time to generate revenue to get your resources. It's time to generate revenue to get your resources. That's what having a team does. The sales ambassador, for those who hit the share button, thank you. Pay it forward. For those that have hit the watch party button, we appreciate it. For those that shared it into your private Facebook group and those folks that are listening to the podcast and you hit that link right now, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let me tell you about the sales ambassador. This is important. The sales ambassador, they're only in it for 2 reasons, and 2 reasons only. If you don't have any sales ambassadors, you're not generating any revenue for sales ambassadors, please pay attention. The sales ambassador is in it for reward and recognition. Someone jot that down right below the video. Write those 2 words. Sales ambassadors are in it for rewards and recognitions. Rewards and recognitions. If you try to motivate them, based on money, that will not work. It will not work. They want to be rewarded. They want to be recognized. If you have events, they want to be on the front row. They want the VIP access. If you do dinners or you do special off-site type of experiences, they want to bring their spouse or their friends and they want to go on the trips with you. They want to have dinner at a restaurant. They love rewards and recognition. And these are typically members of your tribe already. They might be mentees. They might be disciples. They might be people who believe in 3 things. Someone jot these 3 things down in your notes. Sales ambassadors believe in your mission. They believe in your goals. And they believe in your, hear me out, objectives. Your mission, your goals, and your objectives. Your mission, your goals, and your objectives. Now, I'm going to give you software that's going to help you manage your sales ambassadors. Some people call them brand ambassadors. I call them sales ambassadors. Now, if you're out there right now saying, Shay, this sounds good, I need the notes. I need to get all the notes. This is a lot you're unpacking. I'm going to post the notes into a special private group. In order to get the notes, text the word notes. Text the word notes. Text the word notes to 202-999-3515. Again, text the word notes to 202-999-3515. 888-999-3515. And we'll make sure you get the notes. Okay. So, Shay, what software can I use to manage ambassadors? Because I don't have time to manage something else. I've got so much on my plate right now. And I was talking to someone recently, and they said, Shay, I can't work any harder. I'm putting in right now about 14 to 16 hours. And they're not burnt out, but they're just tired of working. So when I suggested to them sales ambassadors, they said, oh, not something else on my plate. No. I'm already doing my website. I've got an event going on. I now hired a coach. They've got 2 coaches already. I'm not a coach. I'm just trying to help them build their 7-figure sales team. So I gave them a recommendation. I said, use Contest Draft. Now, Contest Draft, I'll teach you that software later. I'll teach you technology later. But Contest Draft is software you can use so that for your sales ambassadors, they love to be in contests. So for the person that generates the most referrals, let's say, and they have at least 20 or more referrals, maybe you're going to give and have a contest where they earn an iPhone watch. Okay, they love watches. They love iPads. One of my clients recently did a $250 dinner certificate because they said, I want you to take yourself and a group of folks you care the most about out to eat and enjoy yourself. And I want you to have an experience. And so they like getting those gifts. So you need a tracking system like Contest Giraffe. You need somewhere where someone can watch it. It can be monitored. It can be tracked. And I'm not saying people want to cheat the system, but when you have sales ambassadors, you don't have to worry about any of that. And then some of you want to do reward programs where you want to reward people who are referring business to you. And so you track those rewards. And when they earn so many rewards, sales ambassadors, they want rewards and recognition, then they're able to do what? Well, you can figure that out. I don't have time to get into that. They're able to get the reward they want. Okay, let me give you the next one if I can. We're giving you 5, and then I'm going deep into digital sales solutions. The next one is your digital sales solution, which we're going to talk about in this particular masterclass. And your digital sales solution is how you're generating revenue without ever talking to anyone. Now, I want you to think about that for a moment. I want you to go back and I want you to take a look at the amount of money you're making now. Something's got to change. And so I want you to learn through this masterclass session how to use technology to double your revenue without your labor. I want you to use technology and automation tools to take it to another level. We are now the largest driven sales technology agency. That was one of our goals. And to make sure we infuse that. And that's not a new idea for anyone out there. But let me ask 2 questions, and I got to get to some good stuff. Number 1, how much revenue have you generated without ever talking to anyone? And this is over the last 90 days. If your business is seasonal, over the last 6 months. And what would that feel like? Billions of dollars are made every single day without people talking. Something's got to change in your business right now. So we've got to be able to track things to see what's going on. When you order pizza now, or you order Uber Eats, you don't really talk to anybody. Right? You place your order, you follow it because you have technology, and you watch the order being made. You watch the driver going to pick it up. I watch the driver not only picking up the meal, but they're driving to me. And I love looking and saying they'll be there in 2 minutes. They'll be there in 1 minute. The driver has just arrived. And so think about you being able to track your own process and see someone take the first step, take the second step, take the third step, and see them on their way to make that purchase. Let me ask one question, and this right here is going to startle some of you. What is the number 1 reason, or what is the purpose of you having a sales page? Let's think about it. Some of you have sales pages. Like right now, some of you out there, you're speakers, you're authors, you're coaches, you're trainers, you're experts, you're entrepreneurs, you have a cooking company, you have a baking company, you help authors get their books written. You do so much. And so I want you to ask the question, what's the number 1 purpose of having a sales page? In fact, for those people out there watching right now, we'll allow you to look below the video. And you can tell us and give us your website. You can look below the video and put your website. But let me tell you the purpose of generating having a sales page. Normally at my events, when I say, what's the purpose of generating a sales page? Everybody raise their hand and says, I know the purpose of generating a sales page, Shay, is to make a what? Make a sale. It's like a duh-ruh answer. It's the wrong answer, but it's a duh-ruh answer. The purpose of your sales page is not to make the sale. What? Yes, there's been a paradigm shift. There's a change going on for digital sales solutions. The purpose of your sales page is not to make the sale. Someone pay attention. Someone holler at your boy. If I'm making sense, say, Shay, we hear you. Just say, Shay, we hear you. Look, let's look right below the video. Let me make sure I can be heard, because it'd be crazy if I'm sitting here talking to myself. Wouldn't that just be crazy? Look right below the video and say, Shay, that's me. Or Shay, I hear you. Or say, Shay, this is some good stuff. Let me know you're getting some good stuff, so I know in this class, you and I, we're participating. You're giving your time and I'm giving my time. The purpose of a sales page is not to get the sale. The purpose of a sales page is to identify and state that there is a problem and there's a solution being offered that makes sense. And if you have that problem, for them to take a step, opt in or take some action, and then they go to the checkout page. So the purpose of a sales page is to clearly state the problem in a way the person says, I feel you, I got it, that sounds like me, put me in. The purpose of the checkout page is then to show the value and establish the value of the service that's being offered. The problem I'm seeing with a number of pages, and this is not, we're not going to talk about pages. It's not a conversation around sales pages. I promise you that's not the conversation. But the challenge I see doing reviews over the last 6 months is most folks are putting their prices on the sales page. And they never know if anyone's even interested. And that's a challenge. That's no longer you. Going forward, I want you to make sure that your sales page says there's a problem. Your checkout page has the price on it. And what's that? Write this down in your notes. Put this in your notes. I got to move on. Put this in your notes. This is so important. Never state the price without first establishing value. Someone jot that down in your notes. That is so important. Never, never, ever, 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 never, ever, ever give the price or the investment without first establishing value. And most folks are trying to do this all on one page. That's not what we're going to be talking about today. We'll be talking about digital sales solutions. We'll be talking about making sales without your labor. But I had to mention that I couldn't let that go. And then the last component you need of a 7-figure sales team, is really important. And here it is. And that is a sales cheerleader. We know that nothing sells like success. I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to get into the software. I'm not going to get into what you need to use for that. That's not what we're going to talk about on this episode. We'll do it on another episode. But those are the 5 components of a 7-figure sales team. And this is what you need right now in order to take it to the next level. But let me share with you the number one. The number one. I didn't say number 2. I didn't say number 3. I did say number 1 challenge facing entrepreneurs today. No matter if you're green, very new, or you're a seasoned professional, you are a pro, this is where we are right now. The number 1 challenge facing entrepreneurs today is lost leads. Lost leads. Someone went to their sales page, someone went to their webinar, someone went to their conference call, someone contacted their office, someone sent them a note on Facebook, someone sent them a note on Instagram, someone hit them up on the DM, the DM, and no one was there to track them down, no one was there to follow up, no one was there to speak to them, and no one was able to really gather the data from them. But that's not going to be you any longer. So I'm going to break this thing down for you in a way that's going to be able to help you right now in your present moment. So let me make sure I'm clear. Someone jot this down in your notes. What's up, Cora? What's up, Stacy? What's up, Regina? What's up? I see you out there, Sierra. Look below the video and write these words. The number 1, not number 2, challenge facing today's entrepreneur is lost leads. They just aren't able to follow up and track down all the leads that exist out there. That's no longer you. But you say, Shay, what type of leads? Well, when you lose leads, you lose opportunities. You're not able to set enough qualified meetings. You lose revenue. And for many of you, that means the dream that you have right now, the vision you have for the people you are called to serve, you no longer have the resources necessary to execute that vision that you have for the people you were called to serve. So you may be like Noah in the Bible. And God's given you the vision. You don't have a hammer. That's a problem. You don't have a nail, that's a problem. You don't have wood, that's a problem. How do you build a boat without a team? That's a problem. And we know that success is a team sport. So Shay, why is that important? Let me break it down, then I'm gonna give you the answer. But everyone jot this down in your notes. This is probably one of my $50,000 ideas. And I probably given many $50,000 ideas, but this is a golden nugget. You will earn $50,000 over and beyond what you would have earned if you didn't have this one principle, this one idea that we teach. So go ahead and write this down. Someone put this in the notes right below. All my note takers, we thank you. God bless you. For everyone that's hit the share button, thank you. God bless you. If everyone hit the watch party button and pay this forward to their network, because this is just about value. It's a masterclass. We love you. Thank you so much. Here's the principle I want you to jot down in your notes. Leads represent hope. No leads, no hope. Jot that down in your notes, please. Look right below the video, and jot this down in your notes. Leads represent hope. Leads represent hope. Stacy, write that down for me. Leads represent hope. Lene, if you're still out there, write that down. Leads represent hope. No leads, Doris, no hope. Talking to someone just yesterday, and they would tell me what their goal is, and their goal is really to earn over $250,000. And they've got a good business going on. And I asked them, what was the strategy to generate new leads? How are we going to do this? What type of artificial intelligence were we going to use? What team did we have in place? And one of the things I said to them, I said, look, if you don't have no leads, you don't have no hope. What if someone's going to your website? Shay, someone goes to my website every day. Shay, I'm running Facebook ads. And you need to run Facebook ads. I encourage you to run Facebook ads. But let's just take a look at what happens when you run Facebook ads. Let's just take a look just for a moment. Someone let me slow down, and then I'm about to speed up, about to take this thing into overdrive, about to get into artificial intelligence. We are going to infuse your sales team with sales technology that's going to allow you to make money without you being there. Something has to change in your business for you to reach where you are. And I know that to be so true. And we are the sales team, I believe. And I know that you've been looking for. So let's slow this thing down. Let's slow down, then we'll speed up. When you walk into a store, right, what do you expect to happen? What's the first thing that you expect to happen or to do when you walk into the store? Well, the first thing you expect to happen, and I believe it's a very reasonable request, is you expect someone to greet you, right? You expect someone to greet you. And isn't that what you expect someone to do? You expect someone first go to the store and say, look, I need someone to greet me. How you doing? And think about right now where you are in your business. Just think about that. Think about where you are with your landing pages. Is someone there to greet them? Some of you have squeeze pages out there. A landing page is they go to your website and maybe they opt in. A squeeze page is maybe they register for something. Some of you do Facebook Lives. Some of you have radio shows. Some of you have events. They have registration pages. Some of you are selling, and some of you have checkout pages. And it's just like a store. Leads represent hope. Hear me. No leads, no hope. And so they go to your store, let's say, for example, and when they get there, your store that you have, that you put up, your website you spend all this money on, is open 24 hours, 7 days a week. Even right now, while you and I are right now on this call right now, and you're here, your store is open. And if I pulled up your website right now, and it's right there. But imagine that Che Braun goes to your website. Che Braun's on your sales page. Che Braun's on your checkout page right now, and you don't greet Che Braun. If you don't greet the person, no matter who you are and how long you've been in business, if you don't greet the person, they don't answer, what do you think that person's being? No, seriously. Like right now, what do you think that person's being? Most of us say that person is being rude. R-U-D-E. That person is being rude. And when they're being rude, that's a big, big problem because they're not there to greet you when you need them the most. Think about when you go into a grocery store. This is what it looked like 10 years ago. I'd go into the grocery store and I was really happy. Someone said, Shay, how are you doing? It felt good. It seemed good. Just like right now, it seems good. You and I are talking. We're communicating. Some of y'all are talking back to me. But today you go in to CVS or you go into the grocery store and guess what? There's no cashiers there. There's no one there right now. It feels kind of cold. Let me ask a question. Which experience feels better for you? Seriously. Which experience feels better for you right now? And the obvious answer, the raw answer is you and I are listening right now. The raw answer is it feels better when someone says hello. It feels better when someone is communicating. Shay, what is the big idea Now, I want you to get this idea as we talk about your digital sales solutions. I want you to jot this down in your notes. You may have never heard this before. And if you have, I want you to listen very carefully with new ears. All my podcasters out there right now, what's up? Thanks for seeing. If you're out there, holla at your boy. For everyone that's watching online, all you folks over on Instagram right now, or maybe on Apple TV or you're on Amazon TV, do me a favor. If you're watching live and you're on Facebook, look right below the video right now and just write down, put your Instagram handle. Just put Let's Connect on IG. Put Let's Connect on IG. And I want all of the happy entrepreneurs out there to connect with other folks. We're going to do a pause. I know that. We're going to do a pause for a moment. But I want folks to connect before I give them the big idea, okay? Because some of y'all might be able to partner with other folks and build new relationships and build new collaborations. And we're all in this master class together, right? We're all learning together. Some of you want the slides. Some of you want the notes. Text the word notes. You'll see right below the video. Text the word notes to 202-999-3515. I'm going to post those all into a special private group. They're just the masterclass group. So it's just folks that want to be in the masterclass and they want to learn this detailed level right where we are right now. Text the word notes right now to 202-999-3515. And everyone, including me, everyone go right now and post your Instagram handle, your IG handle, and let's all connect on Instagram. So I'll put mine down. My Instagram handle is, I think it's Instagram. We'll have fun. My Instagram is I am Che Braun. And there, I just posted my Instagram handle, which is I am Che Braun. You follow me, I'll follow you back. It'll be a lot of fun. Now, if you have a page you want to follow, that's great. Let's all connect. And then let me give you the big idea. But I want to connect because I don't want you all to be here together and no one connects with anyone. That happens sometimes. I hate that. Sometimes people don't want people to know who's there and all that. No, we're a family. We are the Happy Entrepreneurs Tribe. And we believe here at the Happy Entrepreneurs Tribe that the results that show up in your life are just as important as the results that show up in your bank account. So while we're going to get results in our bank account, I want you to get results in your life. So let's all connect over at Instagram right now. What's up, Daryl? What's up, Karen? What's up, everybody that's watching right now? Here's the big idea. Make sure y'all connect with Karen. Make sure you connect with every single person that's out there right now. This is so much fun. I got to get going. Here's the big idea on the masterclass. The big idea is conversation is the new lead. Someone jot that down. So I'm taking you now to the new century. I'm talking about the paradigm shift. I'm talking about what's changed. I'm talking about what's different. What's up, Anthony Penn? I'm talking about what's happening right now. Here it is. Conversation is the new lead. So we're going to have conversations with folks and not just worry about trying to sell them, okay? We're going to talk about that. So when someone lands on your page, you want to start a conversation with them. There's going to be artificial intelligence. I'm going to talk about this in a moment. You want to start a conversation when they get to your registration page. You want to start a conversation when they get to your website. You want to start a conversation when they get to the why should they book you as a speaker page. You want to start a live conversation when they're on their cell phone and they're checking you out. Right there on the spot. And some of you are being rude. That's not what you're doing. Here's what I want you to know. I'm going into the future. Again, this is a master class. I'm telling you something. I want you to hear me very carefully. And this is very important as it relates to where you are. And here it is. Here's how people have done it in the past. And this is maybe how your site is set up. What's up, Torrin Ellis? Has one of the baddest radio shows on the planet. Thanks for joining, bro. Make sure you put down your Instagram handle. You got some powerful people that are watching right now and listening live on the podcast. Here's how it happened in the past. Someone would go to your website or a landing page or a squeeze page or wherever you send these people to today. They would go there and they would opt in. They would put in their first name, their last name, maybe their address, their phone number, and email, and that's how you would connect with them. That was called an opt-in form. But it's my belief, and I'm making a statement today. It's a little disruptive, but it's so true. It's my belief that opt-in forms will go away during my lifetime. If not in the next year or two, definitely in the next 24 months, it's gone. You can mark your calendar right now. 24 months from now, and if not sooner, we will no longer be doing opt-in forms. It's going to go away, just like Siri. It's going to go away. Now, it's hello, how are you doing? A more friendly conversation That's the new opt-in. So when someone gets to your page, there is a live person that's there that says, hello, how are you doing? What's one of the reasons why you were interested in hiring, Torrin as a speaker? What's one of the reasons you were interested in attending the Success Women's Conference, something that Karen Cherry does, and she's on here watching right now, the largest women's conference in the state of Mississippi. And Karen Cherry is just a bad mama jamma. If y'all didn't connect with her on LinkedIn or on Instagram, make sure you do that right now. When someone gets to her page, instead of saying, wow, this conference is interesting, there's a live person saying, hey, how are you doing? How may I best serve you? Why are you here? We're all going to become data gangsters. Someone look right below the video. Look right below the video and write, become data gangster. Say, become a data gangster. Say, become a data gangster. Why is that important? Shay, why is that important? Here's why it's important. We know that hello, how are you doing is the new opt-in. More friendly, more conversational. But let me share the number 2 challenge. I said the number 1 challenge facing entrepreneurs today is lost leads. Now I'm going to give you the number 2 challenge. And someone jot this down in your notes. Someone make sure you don't miss this. Someone look right below the video and write, become a data gangster. Hashtag today is my January 1st. Because the day is your January 1st. Someone look right below the video and say, become a data gangster. Today is my January 1st. The number 2 challenge facing today's entrepreneur is talking to unqualified people. And they are sick and tired of talking to people who aren't qualified. They're sick and tired of talking to people who don't have an interest, don't have a want, don't have a desire. They aren't bad people. That's not where they are. But they're attracting people today who are unqualified. And even if you wanted to make all the sales yourself, I was talking to Daryl, and I'm not going to mention his last name. Great guy. Daryl's doing some amazing things. And Daryl said, Shay, I don't want to spend another minute of my life talking to someone who isn't qualified for my products and services or how I go about solving the problem. Now, he said, I don't have a problem. I'm not too big, but I've got so many other things going on, and that's really not what I want to do. When I became an entrepreneur, I didn't become an entrepreneur to be sitting in meetings, in coffee shops, in hotel places, having people in my office, getting in my car, driving 45 minutes to a meeting, sitting there, somebody holler at your boy if you know what I'm talking about, sitting at a meeting for 35, 45, and sometimes 60 minutes. Shay, I drive back to my office and I spent 4 hours of my time and it wasn't even worth it. I'd rather not do that with my time. If that's you and you're like, Shay, I'd rather not do that with my time. Shay, I'm tired of doing that. I don't even want to do that. You look below the video, and just put, I'm tired. That's all you got to put. Just put, I'm tired. Hashtag today is my January 1st. Put, I'm tired. Hashtag today is my January 1st. Because which person would you rather talk to? Someone who isn't qualified or someone who is qualified? Yeah, obviously you'd rather talk to the person who at least has been qualified. And if you're out there saying, see, I'm talking to too many people who aren't qualified, I'm spending too many times doing that. Matter of fact, I don't even have an automated way to greet people when they show up, and I'm just tired, then this conversation is for you. I'm going to talk about conversations and new lead. I'm going to talk about that and talk about how you can do that. And that's my promise to you. That was the promise of this mastermind. So this is how you're building a 7-figure sales team. We're going deep in a digital sales solution. And some of you, as you're listening right now, you're like, Shay, I need to take a look at my business. Shay, I need to really make over my sales process. I just need a makeover. I need to make over my selling systems, my selling sequence, my selling structure. I need to make over how I'm going about building my sales team. And I really need to look at it from a sales and marketing perspective. Like I haven't looked at it from that perspective, from my marketing and my sales, my branding, my marketing, my automation, and my sales. And it's just time for me to do that. And I'd rather hand those off to someone else and let them worry about getting paid. They get paid on the money they bring in. We are the sales team that you've been looking for. So I'm going to do it for a handful of folks. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to evaluate where they are. We're going to go aboard. We're going to be part of their team. We're going to make it happen for them. If you just want that custom conversation, here's what to do. Listen to what I got to say right here. I'll be right back in just a moment. Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Che Braun, the happy entrepreneur. And if you're like a number of my clients right now, where you are sick and tired of talking to unqualified people who don't want to do business with you, or you're tired of tracking down people and trying to convince them and persuade them to do business with you, and you're just wasting your time, or you're just totally frustrated, and it's time for you to increase your sales, then we are the sales team that you've been looking for. You see, the number one challenge facing entrepreneurs today is either lost leads. That means they met someone opted on their page, someone signed up on their webinar, someone said they were interested, and no one could follow up with them, no one could track them down, and you had to do it all yourself. Or you spend a lot of time talking to someone, you spend a lot of time sending them information, only to find out they were unqualified. You're like, I'm sick of talking to unqualified people. So if you don't want to sell, or you hate to sell because you want to do something else with your time, something else with your labor, like spend it with those that you love the most, or doing something entirely different, then I want you to pay close attention. I want you to text this number, because we're going to partner with you in two ways. First, we're going to look at doing a complete sales makeover for you. Okay, that's number one. And then number two, we're going to set all the qualified appointments you need without your labor, so you can make sure things get done. And or we're going to have a dedicated sales team to go out and actually make the sale, get the credit card, get the contract, and bring it out. We are the sales team that you've been looking for. So it's just time for you to do a sales makeover. It's time for you to look at your whole sales process and have a structure, a system, a sequence, so you can be scalable and you can really generate those sales. Here's what I want you to do for your sales makeover. Text the word makeover. Do it right now. Open up your phone right now. Text the word makeover, one word, makeover, to 202-999-3515. Let me get that to you again. Text the word makeover so you can look at your business to 202-999-3515, and just follow the instructions. So all you gotta do is follow the instructions, and let's make over your business. My name is Che Braun, the happy entrepreneur. Make it a great day, everyone, and we're gonna make some good things happen. We connect again next time. God bless, and I'll see you on the other side. So welcome back to the Happy Entrepreneur MasterClass, where we're on a mission, and our mission is to empower, it is to inspire, and it's to provide you, the entrepreneur, with all of the resources that you need necessary to execute the vision you have for the people you were called to serve. And the number two challenge, as we're going through this masterclass on how to build a seven-figure sales team, the number one challenge facing today's entrepreneur is really speaking to unqualified folks. And I was making the point of, who do you rather talk to? Someone who's qualified or someone who's unqualified? And we talked about a moment ago that conversation is the new lead. So now we're going to introduce your conversational sales rep. And your automation bot, AI, can go through and talk to people when you're not there. And does that mean that they replace live people? No. That's not what it means. But we're going to talk about how you can spend more time with qualified leads. If you're out there right now like, Shay, I need more qualified leads. Whether I talk to them, or my team talks to them, or artificial intelligence talks to them, I need more qualified leads. Because if I have more leads, Shay, I would close more deals. If I had more leads, I'd make a greater difference in the world. If that's you, some of you have already texted the word makeover. I'm going to suggest you do that. Text the word makeover to 202-999-3515. You're not going to miss anything. Just go to your cell phone right now. And just text the word makeover. One word, makeover, to 202-999-3515. There's no credit card needed. There's no Cash App needed. There's no Zelle needed. You get a chance. I'm going to meet with a handful of you. I can't meet with everybody, but I promise at least the first 20 people, they will put it on my calendar. I'll personally customize it for you. It's going to help you generate revenue without your labor. So text the word makeover to 202-999-3515. And we'll do a sales makeover. We'll look at it from a branding, a marketing, a sales, and an automation perspective. Now, Shay, why is that? Everyone jot this down in your notes, whether you text the word makeover or not, to that number, 202-999-3515. I want you to jot this down in your notes. This is my mantra. It's something that I believed in. It's one of my key principles for many, many years. And then I'm going to get back to your conversational sales approach and your artificial intelligence and your sales team making sales without you. But jot this one note down. If you didn't jot anything else down, put this down in your notes. Someone write this right below the video. Please put this down. And here it is. Systems beat goals every time. Let me say that again a little slower. Make sure you catch that. Systems beat goals every single time. Shay, why is that? Because goals are always in the future. You're always just trying to get to the goal. And there's nothing wrong with having goals. There's nothing wrong with having tasks. There's nothing wrong with having outcome. You need a roadmap. But what you need more importantly than just another goal is you need a system in place in order to reach that goal. And the system is the routine. It's what you do on a daily basis. It's your daily habits. But you need a sales system. You need a sales team that can go out there and generate the revenue without your labor, without your time, that allows you to connect and do the things you really, really want to do and spend time with your loved ones. So systems beat goals every time. Here's my question. What system do you have in place to achieve your revenue goal, which brings in all the resources you need in your business right now? The reason some of you are texting the word makeover right now to 202-999-3515 is because you understand, at least to have a conversation, that systems beat goals every single time. So what's one of the systems? Your sales team is a system that then will be plugged into a structure that will be then plugged into a sequence that then allow your business to be scalable so you can really get the sales that you need. And that's the gap between where you are and where you want to go, is just resources. And something has to change. And that time is now. So let's talk about the system that your team will go through and that you will need. Our team is already trained, so they understand signature selling style. They understand how you would want to sell. They'll understand the buyer's profile, which is how your prospects buy. And more importantly, they'll understand neural linguistic sales. So they've already been trained. They've already been hired. All you got to do is show up, show out, and deliver the services you said you were going to deliver, because systems, Lee Wilson, beat goals every time. Someone put Che Braun on that. Put a Sheism. Let's rock this thing out. All right. So now that we just finished talking about more qualified leads, your automated bot and your live bot, that's a person on your pages, will schedule more meetings with you with qualified, ready to buy prospects. Someone say, holla at your boy. Someone write ready to buy prospects in your notes. All my podcasters out there, just say out loud, ready to buy prospects. That's got to sound good. That just puts a smile on my face. Like right now, I've got a big smile. I was talking to someone earlier and they said, Shay, I don't mind talking to people. I don't mind putting them to my automated webinars. I don't mind putting them on my automated conference calls. Shay, I don't mind running Facebook ads. I'm all cool with spending the money. I don't have a problem with that. I just want to make sure that I'm getting a return on my investment and I have the right people who have the right problem that are looking for the right solutions. So I'll show up myself. You qualify them, which my team does do. You get them set up and they understand everything and they just want to know and hear from the source. Someone on my team, we're doing that right now for someone. We're now passing all of those folks that are coming through that we're reaching directly and putting them through to an enrollment manager. We changed the name. The name ain't even, the name's not even a sales rep because this person don't like the word sales. They're probably listening right now. They're a high paying client of ours, so I shouldn't really say this. I say it a little differently. We changed it to enrollment manager. And so now they have a sales team that's now scheduling all of the meetings. So now the person can go talk to an enrollment manager. Someone do me a favor, hit the share button. If you haven't hit the share button, hit the watch party button. Pay this message forward. This is an educational training and business resource platform. It doesn't cost a dime. We want to help other entrepreneurs. And when you hit the button, just put, it's time to generate more revenue. It's time to generate more revenue. But here's the cool part. You're doing this without 1 minute of your time, your energy, or your supervision. Someone take a picture of that and hang that up in your wall. Like right now, get your camera out right now on your phone, take a picture of the screen and say, this sounds good. Without 1 minute of my time, I can do something else. Without any of my energy, that means where your energy goes, your efforts flow. I can put my energy somewhere else and I don't have to supervise the process because now I'm using my digital sales solution. I'm building, this is only just one of the 5 components of your 7-figure sales team. I can't wait to go deep in the other areas, but I wanted to share this because some of you, that's all you need. Reduce my time, Shay, reduce my labor, and generate more revenue, and I will go out I will go out and do the difference. Take a picture. Put that back up for them. Let them get that. Take a picture of that right now. Every time I look at that, I tell myself that I've just given myself more time in my business. And at the end of the day, isn't that really what you really want? More time in your business to do the things you want to do. So I'm going to introduce you to your digital sales team. For some of you, that just sounds good all by itself. In fact, before you showed up, Dwayne, you weren't even thinking this. But now your mindset has been able to shift. And that's one of the benefits. Once that shift, it changes forever. We're going to connect your sales team with your future customers who are out there right now, because something has to change in your business. Now, I said it earlier, the number one challenge facing today's entrepreneur is lost leads, not being able to track, follow, and keep them through the process. And the other challenge, the number two challenge, is talking to unqualified prospects. So if I can eliminate leads and make sure that they come in and they're tracked, because leads represent hope. Someone put that down in your notes. Leads represent hope. No leads, no hope. Something has to change. I have to have more leads to rep all the hope that I have. And something has to change. I've got to connect and talk to more qualified folks. Shay, you're on my street. Shay, you're in my home. Shay, you're sitting on my couch. You're now drinking my Kool-Aid. Hey, I'm glad I'm here because we're all in this together. Conversation is the new lead. I said that before, and I'm going to say it one more time. Conversation is the new lead. So we'll talk about the conversational sales approach, which is how our team sells, which empowers you to chat with buyers anywhere, anytime. This is why I asked you to text the word makeover to 202-999-3515. So you can see and feel what this looks like, customized for where you are in your business, and there is no cost. So if you haven't texted the word makeover, text the word makeover now to 202-999-3515. Because this I know to be true. When you engage with your buyers on their terms, that means they decided they were ready. They decided they want to talk to you. You have their attention, and their intent is the highest. I wanted to tell you about another client of mine who had buyers that was on their sales checkout page. And this might not be you. Some of you don't even have sales checkout pages. So when you do the makeover, we'll give you suggestions on how to have more powerful, more persuasive language patterns on your sales page, because you have a page there that's just not effective. Okay, it's just not. It's not generating the leads. It's not. You got a lead generation magnet out there. No one's opting in. I mean, there's some challenges. I understand that, but this person was able to nail it down, and they were able to tell us exactly how many people were on their checkout page. And they were proud of that because their web designer told them, you've had this many hits. They even had something called retargeting on their checkout page. That means you go to the checkout page like Amazon, you don't buy. Some of you don't have retargeting pixels. That means if no one goes there and they don't opt in, you don't even know they were there. You can't even send a Facebook ad to say, hey, sorry you didn't take action when you were there. Just like Amazon. You go to buy Amazon shoes. You don't purchase those Amazon shoes. You then go to Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn. And what do you see? Those darn shoes. Okay, this person had that. They had what's called a retargeting pixel. So they were there. They felt good. We had a conversation like, yeah, I feel good about this. I said, imagine that we had a live person right there on that sales page. And when the person was thinking about purchasing, and they were reading about purchasing, someone's right there to answer their questions. Someone's right there to send them a video and say, would you like to hear in 2 minutes or less the number one reason people are taking a step and working with our company? Here's the video. And they popped it right on the page. The video started playing. The only thing the person has to do is hit the sound button. Would you like to schedule an appointment right now with someone to talk to? Or, and this is what we're doing with the other client that I talked about earlier that goes to their enrollment manager. Would you like to talk to someone right now? I will connect you. For some of you, if that just took place right now for you, for some of you right now, that would be the biggest difference. That would be a game changer. And so you want to engage your buyers. I'm teaching. Now I get back into my teaching mode. Let me get back to my teaching mode. You got to engage with buyers on their terms when their attention and intent is at its highest. It's when the buyers are right there on your website. They're on your checkout page, your registration page, your conference page. They're on get your free chapter of your book page, your lead generation page. They're right there inside your social media LinkedIn account or Facebook account. They're right there. Here's what I want you to understand. Buyers are asking a lot of questions. Looked at a survey recently that said buyers ask a lot of questions. The only problem is they're asking them to themselves. And they're answering their own question because there's no one there to answer the question for them. That's no longer you. You now understand that you have a live person that's right there on the page, and if the live person can't be there, we'll use a live bot that's an artificial intelligence that's there to speak directly to them. So they don't have to answer their own questions. So now the person can recommend what's for the buyer a great way to educate the buyer. It's a great way to build trust and really help them buy the right service. What's up, Brian Battle? To get the right service. What's up, Ursula? To get the right service that they need right now. We're having a conversation today around how to build a 7-figure sales team. And this masterclass is only focusing on one area right now. And the one area that we're focusing on really is your digital sales solution. It's just one of the components of a 5 components. I mean, there's 5 components you need for a 7-figure sales team. We're only focusing on one, and I can't spend but so much time, but I want to spend as much time as I can, and I want you to get it, and I want you to do it, and I want you at least have a review. I want you to have a sales makeover audit. I want that to take place for you so you can reach your customers with the best conversations possible right now. So you need to have a conversational sales approach. I said it before. I'm going to say it again. I want you to jot this down in your notes. Conversation is the new lead. Put that in your notes. Conversation is the new lead. You're a data gangster. When we collect that, we're not just asking questions. Do you want to buy? Why you want to buy? We're asking questions. What's most important to you? What's one of the reasons you decided to stop by the page? You took some time. What spoke to you? And so it's not just a question to answer. That's the old way. I keep telling y'all, that's the old way. There's been a paradigm shift. Things have changed. Sales has changed. So now we're going to meet them with their needs, and we're going to be very, very precisional. We're going to support them when it matters most, when they're right in the buying position. They're right there on their phone. They're right there on their tablet. Conversation is the new lead. Something has to change. Something has to change. Something has to change in order for you to really to meet your goals, meet your objectives, and to land where you are. So we're going to start conversations at will. That means when they show up. See, this is your time. This is your moment. You now are familiar with the 2 challenges facing entrepreneurs today. The number 1 challenge facing entrepreneurs today is lost leads. The number 2 challenge facing entrepreneurs today is speaking to unqualified people. And now you have many entrepreneurs that are doing all of the selling. They are the sales team. And no matter how well you're doing, you know you can be doing more, but you're weighted down because you're trying to do everything. And then some of you are looking over at your bank account right now, and your bank account right now doesn't reflect how good you are. You're much better. You're much stronger. You have much more experience. You have more energy than what your bank account is reflecting right now. And so because your bank account doesn't reflect how well you are, you might not have the resources. Or you need more resources to continue moving full speed ahead. And if that's you, pay attention. If that's you, text the word makeover, and let's have a conversation. Text the word makeover. Look at your sales process, your marketing process. Text the word makeover to 202-999-3515. Text the word makeover to 202-999-3515. If the schedule is still there, schedule time on my calendar. Let's you and I have a conversation. Why is that, Che? Why is that? Because it's really time for you to really track visitors the moment they arrive on your website. From the time they're on the website to the time they're on the email, we're going to identify leads that are ready to buy by defining how we're best going to qualify them. And then we're going to initiate real-time conversation with them at the point they're ready to talk. What are you talking about, Shay? What do I really want? Well, we're going to make your team more effective than what it is right now. And if you are the team, God bless you. Help is on the way. So let's take a few moments and let's now accelerate. Let's accelerate your revenue. Let's take your revenue to the next level. And let's talk about one of the tools that we're going to do to get that, because we're only talking about digital sales solutions. And we are now going to talk about using artificial intelligence in sales that's going to save time. It's going to open up so many new opportunities. Someone do me a favor. I'm going to send the notes to someone to text the word notes. I'm going to do that, so I see that below. But look right below the video and just write these words: artificial intelligence, hashtag the new sales process. Just put artificial intelligence, hashtag the new sales process. Just look below the video and just write those words. And there was a couple of syllables in there. Woo. Excuse me. But you can write that down. Excuse me. Write down artificial intelligence, hashtag the new sales process. Because that's what we're going to be looking at right now. Excuse me, I will look at doing a couple of things in this masterclass, and I thank you for your time. If everyone hit the share button, if you haven't hit the share button, hit the share button now. Pay this message forward. When you pay this message forward, just say it's time to generate more revenue and have more resources. Say it's time to generate more revenue and have more resources. Hit the share button. Hit the watch party button on my podcasters. Copy the link. Post it out on social media. Share it with your network. We're now talking about improving lead quality and shortening the sales cycle. Some of folks want to get more money in their pocket faster with less effort. And then one of the challenges I saw with one of my clients when we was doing a makeover, and we were doing a sales makeover review. It's all I'm doing. For those folks who text the word makeover, we're just doing a sales makeover review. I said a full pipeline isn't useful if the leads aren't qualified. So the person was sharing with me all the networking they're doing. They shared with me what they had inside. That was Entreport. They didn't use Infusionsoft. It was Entreport. And they're like, I've got 17,000 leads. I've collected this many emails over the years. I just went to this networking conference. And they had all this stuff there. And they should be proud of themselves. They really should be. The problem is they didn't have time to go through and qualify them. They didn't have time to go through and find out which ones wanted what products. And so I told them this, and I'll share with you. A full pipeline isn't useful if the leads aren't relevant or qualified. I'll say it again, and you can jot that down in your notes. A full pipeline isn't useful if the leads aren't relevant or qualified. So now we're going to build a much better pipeline. And if that's you out there, like, Shay, that's me. I need to build a better pipeline. As I'm listening to this right now, I'm looking at my pipeline, and you're absolutely right. They're not qualified. Or more importantly, they really aren't relevant. So let's build a better pipeline. So we're going to target, we're going to prioritize, and the most importantly, we're going to identify people and accounts who will most likely convert. Imagine right now in your ClickFunnels, in your Entreport, in your Active Campaign, in your Agile, in your Salesforce, whatever system you're using right now, it doesn't really matter to me. But imagine if you can go in right now and you could identify the people who were most likely to buy. What would you want to do with that? Like what would you want to do with that? See, I keep saying that something has to change in your business. This is your year. This is your month. Today is your January 1st. Today is your January 1st. Today is your January 1st. You're only going to work with people who are willing and interested in working with you. We're going to shift that. We're going to change that. You've got the right product. You already got a big heart. You're in it for the right reasons. You're serving on your mission. You're in your purpose. You're walking in your passion. The only thing missing is you just don't have the revenue. You want to get more resources. And if you don't want to sell or you hate to sell, the best thing you can do is hire someone who does. And what do we want to focus on? Shay, give me 2 words. Break this thing down so I can make it real easy. And then we're out here. We're almost done. I'm going to do something special for all of you out there who are hanging in there to the end. Thanks to all the note takers. We love you. We appreciate you. All the digital note takers like Lene Smith, who's out there working hard. Stacy Gregory, who's working hard. Henry Doris, who's working hard. Lene, who's working hard. Thank all of you. I can't go through all the names of folks that are out there. Rona, we appreciate you. I know you're tired, but you're hanging in there. Kalima Green, thank you so much. So let's give them 2 things that they can do. Let's give them 2 things. And all of my Apple TV folks and all of my Amazon Fire TV folks. And I love every one of the Roku viewers that are out there. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for being here. We're coming down the home stretch. And if you're on social media and Facebook, we love you over the Happy Entrepreneurs Tribe, and some of you over the Happy Entrepreneurs Show, and some of you have shared this on your pages, and some of you have shared this into your groups, because, we're just here to serve. So thank you. There are two things that we want to do. Hit the share button. If you haven't hit the share button again, hit the share button. Hit the watch party button. Thank you so much. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to connect and we're going to engage. Someone jot that down in your notes. Connect and engage. Why do you need a sales team? So they can connect and engage. Why do you need to have a live bot on your pages? So they can connect and engage. Why do you need artificial intelligence talking when someone live can't be there? So you want to connect and you want to engage. Someone look right below the video and put connect and engage. Connect and engage. We're going to connect more often. We're going to engage smarter with the right people in the right ways at the right time, because it's time for us to do two things. It's time. This is our year. It is time to do two things. Jot this in your notes. Even if you never did your sales plan, okay? You don't even have a sales and marketing plan right now. You never got time to do it. It's okay. When you text the word makeover to 202-999-3515, no cost. Just text the word makeover to 202-999-3515. We're going to help you. We're going to help you. But Jot, here's your plan. I'm giving you 2 words for your plan. You're going to love it. I think it's funny. 2 words. Qualify. Come on, somebody, and convert. Okay, I guess I could have put connect in there. But qualify, they have a problem. Someone jot this in your notes. People will pay you today if you help them solve a problem today. We're in the problem solving business. That's the business that we're in. So we're going to qualify and convert. I just did your sales and marketing plan for you. Holla at your boy. And if you're like, Shay, I just want to get a simple 1-page sales and marketing plan. Yeah, I want a 7-figure sales team, but I want to boil this thing down because I've been dealing with an ocean, or I just need something different. I told you before, and I'm going to say it again. Something has to what? Change. Yeah. That something is a sales team. And we are the sales team that you've been looking for. That something is someone who has their eyes on the prize. That is you serving clients in your sales and marketing in harmony. That's only doing 2 things. Put that back up there so you can see that. Seriously. Qualify and convert. For those who get the notes, by the way, you can text the word notes and you'll get these notes and you get the slides. Don't worry about that. But some of you are texting the word makeover to 202-999-3515 because you wanted someone like me to sit down with you, or one of our certified revenue coaches to sit down with you right now and help you. Because it's like Waze. That's what this is all about. It's like Waze. Some of you use Google Maps. I like Waze, by the way. I don't get paid to do that. I don't know why we're showing something we don't get paid for. But it's like Waze. And someone has to guide us along this journey that we're on. Someone has to help us get to where we want to get to. And so now we've got to collect data, because I mentioned to you, we're all now data gangsters. So if you're a data gangster, what do you want to do? You want your artificial intelligence to collect data other than, do they want to buy? No, we want more information. And so we can put that into our systems. We're doing that right now for someone. And so data is the secret sauce. Someone look right below the video. What's up, Denise Cotton? What's going on, Regina? What's up, Mark E. Jean Baptiste? I see you out there. But put this in your notes. Data is the new secret sauce. So if you want to know what the secret sauce is, it's not just having the lead, but it's having data from the lead. And maybe, again, it's not a good thing or bad thing. This is not a beat me up session. This is all about us sharing with you how something can change in your business to forever shift. Because we know that today is your January 1st. And that January 1st data, that date, January 1st, it represents the moment where you make a decision and it forever shifts your life. Some of you made a decision that you were going to go to the gym. And by you going to the gym, you either go to the gym or you sit on the couch. But it's a decision you get to make. That's a moment. Some of you decide, I'm going to eat the right foods. I was just at a vegan place hanging out with Dr. Tashika Green. She might even be watching right now. And she was talking about the importance of being plant-based. Now, this is not a conversation about being plant-based, right? Not a conversation about being a vegan. But it's a conversation around a January 1 moment. And she said, I've got to eat healthier. I said, me too. I'm getting older. So we either eat a hamburger and french fries, or we go to the refrigerator and get out broccoli or celery or carrots. That don't even sound good, but it's a decision. So this is your January 1st. Today is your January 1st. And I want you to draw us a line in the sand, and I want you to put this in your notes. I will build a sales team because something has to change. And if not, for those that go through the sales makeover process and we understand what's going on in your business, we'll make a recommendation. And for some of you, I'm going to be your sales team. Like, my team is going to qualify and convert for you while you do something else. Yeah. This is your digital sales team. They're going to be using conversational sales approach. It's your new secret weapon. When you get off this, don't say, oh, he was just talking about I need to hire a sales rep. Yeah, I'll do another MasterClass on how to hire a sales rep, how to train a sales rep. You won't have to worry about all that because we've done that for you. You focus on something else until the money gets there. But we know something got to change. So I want you to get off this master class saying that conversation is the new lead. Conversational sales approach is my new secret weapon. That we will meet clients where they are. We will have conversations when they're ready, when they're in a buying decision, when they're right there, because you already know what happens. You know how this deal is. The best sales reps are always helpful. They're always personal. Now they're right there when you're not there. Oh, they're going to deliver, I get it, personal and helpful customer experience every single time. But what are they going to do? But Che, I got to be the one talking to everybody. Well, you keep talking to everybody. That's not the business I want to be in. No, not at all. They're going to talk to more leads. They're going to book more meetings, and they're going to close deals faster. Now, I gave you a one-page goal. I said, qualify and convert. That was your sales and marketing plan. You have the marketing folks go out there and attract people that we tell them to attract to, so we can talk to more leads, whether they're on your sales page, your webinar page, your checkout page, bring you in to be a speaker page, your show page, your conference call page, your page where your products are, your page where your store is. It doesn't matter. I don't care. We're going to talk to more leads. We're going to book more meetings with qualified people, and we're going to close more deals faster by helping people solve a problem, because people will pay us today if we help them solve a problem today. We're in the problem solving business. Hang in there with me a little longer. We're just about done. Hang in there a little longer. But if that's you and you're paying attention, then I'm telling you right now, this is the conversation. This is the type of master classes you want to be in. This is not a raw session. Those are other things we do. This is a master class in you getting the resources you need right now. Something has to change. Something. And allow us to be that something for where you are right now. And if that's you and you're like, talk to more leads and doesn't take my time, book more meetings and it doesn't take any of my time, close deals faster, and it doesn't eat up any of my time, then text the word makeover. So we can review a sales makeover for you, a sales and marketing makeover. Text the word makeover right now, even if you just want to get all the details. Text the word makeover to 202-999-3515. Follow the instructions. Text the word right now, makeover. It's one word. Open up your phone, open up your browser. You open it up, just text the word makeover, MakeOver. Text it to 202. Do it right now. When's a good time to do it? Now. It's now o'clock time. Text it to 202-999-3515. Today is your January 1st. And your team's going to do some other cool things. I get it. It's not going to change. I get it. When you get the instructions, follow the instructions. Make sure you schedule your meeting. I think you can do that automatically. I'm looking forward to being there. I can't wait for it. This is going to be amazing. I really can't wait. But here's what I do know. We're going to turn emails into real-time conversations that close leads faster. That'll be a topic for another time. I don't know if I can get into that in the time that I have. We're going to spend, because that's I think for many of you, that's going to be key. For those that text in, we'll take a look at your email structure. I did mention that systems beat goals every single time. And I'm only looking at your sales and marketing system, specifically looking at your sales systems, and we'll integrate that with your marketing systems. But how do you turn your emails into real-time conversations that close deals faster? Again, without your labor, without your time. Sounds good? Hang in there. Email and chat. They'll be able to have more meetings with you. Spend more of your time selling and less of your time scheduling. I was talking to someone recently. They said they got to spend so much time tracking people down, send them emails, send them text messages, find them on Facebook. I'm like, that's got to be overwhelming. But that's not you. You're here. What's up, Mia Reed? You're here. You're here right now in this present moment. So spend more of your time qualifying, or maybe you need to know exactly when your VIP buyers visit your site. Open an email. Nothing warmed my heart, and I say this with complete humility, more than the message that I've received. I'm not going to mention their name. When they were super excited to be having a conversation with someone on their phone who was a VIP. And the way it works is someone goes to the site, and they were able to monitor it. And their sales rep was having a conversation with them. And it was their VIP client. And the VIP client was like blown away. And they asked the question, are you a live person? And the person said, yes, I am. And I don't get into detail because it's some confidential stuff, but I do want you to know that that's like totally incredible. And for some of you, you didn't even show up today with that vision when you came to this masterclass. Some of you showed up with just the, how do I hire someone? But I wanted to go over and beyond that because I wanted to share with you of where you're going, where we're taking our clients, and how that's making a difference for them, not only in their business, but in their lives and for their families. And missing out on time with their families and missing out on time with the things they wanted to really, really do and missing time out on the hobbies that they enjoyed, to be able to regain that back, energize them. So yeah. You'll know exactly when your VIP clients are on your website or visiting or looking at your videos. So you can take hours of busy work, take it off your plate, toss it over here to us. Let your sales team do the work for you. Let your automation tools do the work for you. Conversational sales reps automatically book meetings with qualified leads for you. And so we talk about a digital sales solution. This is just more than just one person or two people or a team of folks. This is us all working together to make it happen. The conversational sales reps run 24 hours, 7 days a week on your website. So when you're not there to talk to people, they are. So sometimes they're live. I get it, Shay. And sometimes they're talking to using artificial intelligence that's talking directly to them, that's built. So it's time to build your digital sales team. Let me unpack that for just a moment. And I want you to write this down. I want this to be an affirmation. I want you to tell yourself this 7 times a day for the next 7 days. Now, for those folks that text the word makeover to 202-999-3515, we're going to have a conversation. For those that didn't, it's okay. It's cool. You're here. You listen to the sound of my voice. And today is your January 1st. So I want you to write this down. And someone put this right below the notes, right below the video. Put, it's time to build my digital sales team. That's what we're talking about right now. Go ahead and write that down. It's time to build my 7-figure sales team. My digital. I didn't say, remember, there's 5 components. I'm breaking down one, and I'm only breaking down 1 of 7 inside of digital in the time that I have. But I want to introduce that concept to you because I know once the mind shifts, it's forever changed again. So it's time to build my digital sales team. You get the notes. I know some of you already text to get the notes. You can see how to text to get the notes right below the video. Text the word notes to that number, and I post the slides and notes all the way over into a private MasterClass Facebook group that I'm setting up. It's private. It's very, very private, but I'm putting the notes there. That's my promise. So the philosophy of conversational selling is now top of mind to you, and that's a good thing. And today, we know the buyer has reviewed a lot of information before they ever talk to you or someone on their team. Studies have shown, relationships have shown that buyers now have more options than they ever had before. And their expectations, just like you, when you showed up, their expectations have never been higher than what it is right now. So what does this really mean for you at the end of the day? For you. No, seriously, for you. For you is now going to have your digital sales team. Let me tell you, I shared with the number one challenge facing entrepreneurs today was lost leads. I shared the principle that something has to change. I shared the number two challenge facing entrepreneurs today is talking to unqualified people. We've unpacked how you no longer have to talk to unqualified people. And so now I'm going to share what your number one job is to do. And your number one job is to be friendly, is to be personable, human, and ask questions about what they're looking for. We're not there just to sell them. That's not what we're there to do. We're there to ask questions about what they're looking for. And that is our number one job. And so what is your focus? What is your focus? What do I want you to focus on while you're going through this? I want you focused right now as you're going through this of saying, you know what, Che? This makes sense. This makes a lot of sense. It's a little different than what I'm doing. And yeah, it's disruptive, but it's where we're going. It's the future. I told you opt-ins will go away during our lifetime. We'll all be voice activated. We'll say, can you please search for the happy entrepreneur? And it'll bring back searches. So they won't opt in to get things. I like what I'm seeing. Can you please send that to my email? And the system, the artificial intelligence will go in, download it, and send it to the email. And so this opt-in thing is going away. You want someone there talking to them while they're there. Let me give you these principles, and then I'm done. I'm done. I won't spend too much time, but I'm done. But here they are. The principles of conversational marketing and sales. I think this is important. I wanted to share this with you. I wanted to break this down for you because this is going to help some of you really, really frame the conversation. The old way, I have to be qualified by the company. The new way, I want to be treated like a person. This is what your clients are saying right now. Treat me like a person. Let me buy on my own terms and timeline. I want to engage on my terms. My favorite is the last one, and this is so many surveys that have been done. I don't have time to get into all that, and maybe I'll just do a whole nother masterclass just on the principles of conversational marketing and sales. But buyers are now saying, I want to find what I need now. Can someone help me now? Can someone be available right now? This is the expectation. So if you're out there and you're listening right now and you're saying, I hate selling. Or you're saying, I don't want to sell. Then you're going to have to hand over your sales reins to a sales team. And I get that. I understand that. It makes sense. I've got to do that. And this team is going to flood your business with an endless flow of revenue. Take back your time. Take back your life so you can do what you love to do. Now, I'm going to do something because you made it to this point and we're done. We're down the home stretch, but you made it to this point. And I'm going to do something over and beyond what I did throughout here because everyone's not going to make it here, but you did, and you have. And I know as you're listening right now that you have the potential inside of you to perform at a much higher level than whatever you're performing at right now. And I know that you're ready to take your business and your team to a whole nother level. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you my personal cell number because I'm going to stay in contact with some of you. I'm going to respond directly to some of you. We're going to build our sales process and our sales team together. And I'm going to work with you. Let me give you the number. And let me give you very specific instructions. And if you're listening to the replay or you're listening to the podcast right now, or you found this long lost video file and it's playing, it's on the honor system. If you're watching now, it's on the honor system. Okay. And you've got 10 minutes, and I'm done to do this. And it doesn't cost you anything. So put your wallet away. There's no cash app needed. payment. There's no Zelle payment, no swipe your credit card. This is just from my heart to your heart. So let me give you my number. You text this number. I'll make a commitment to meet with the first 25 people. I can't do it for everybody, the first 25 people, but I will promise to schedule a time to meet with the rest of you. And let's just personally, I want to put my eyes on your sales process. I want to hear what you have to say. And it's my commitment to you because I'm on a mission to change the lives of entrepreneurs so they can really take back their time, take back their life, and do the things they love to do. So text this number right now. It's my personal cell. Text this number 202. Like open up your browser right now. So I'm not. Text 202 270 1662. Text 202 270 1662. Now, once you text, go ahead and type those numbers in right now, 202 270 1662. I want you to text the word sales team makeover. You can put it all together if you want. Sales team makeover. That's a code for me. That's a code for me that you want to have your own sales team and you want to make it over. Even if you are the salesperson, it's time to do something different. Something has to change. A conversation will be a good use of your time. So text the word sales team makeover. Now, once you text those words, the first 25 people, this is my promise. This is not an automated system. It's on me and you to communicate. I'm going to do three things. Now, let me tell you something you got to add. Add your first name. So text 202 270 1662. Text sales team makeover. Text your first name. Text your last name so I know who you are. Because I'm going to communicate with you. We're going to hold ourselves accountable. You and I, we're going to another level, baby. We're going to another level. Text your first name. Text your last name. Text your best contact number. So when I text you back, I know I'm communicating with you. I don't want to communicate with some automated machine. It's you and me. And then text your best email so I can personally email you. Now, is there some hook to this? No. Is there some magical dust I'm going to throw in the air? No. But here's what I know that I know that I know. And I didn't say this. It was said to me, and I heard it somewhere, that when you know better, you're going to do better. And when you do better, you're going to have more. And when you have more, you'll be able to give more. And many of you want to give so much more than you have right now. But first, you have to be able to go out there and get so that you can give. And isn't that why you got in business to begin with? To have more meaning in the world, not to make the money. To have more impact in the world, not about the income. But really for you to make $1 and a difference right now based on where you are. So you're going to text my personal number. It's 202 270 1662. It's my personal number. You're going to text the word sales team makeover. Your first name needs to be included. Your last name needs to be included. Your best contact needs to be included. And your email. We're going to hold each other accountable. I'll be sending you some personal notes. I get that it's time for you to hand over your sales rings to a sales team. I get that. I get that it's time for you to flood your business with an endless flow of revenue so you can have the resources, the marketing, the coaches, the training, the automation tools, the website. I get it. The assistant. At the end of the day, you want to take back your time. We only have one life. I don't know if anybody has left this life and come back. I know personally. I know one person has done that, but not personally. I have not seen that happen myself. And so we only have so much time. One of the things that I know that everyone you watching right now and viewing and all of you have taken so much effort. One thing I do know is that you all can make more money. Without a doubt, there's not a question, not a shred of doubt that you can make more money. But here's what I know to be a challenge. And I know it's impossible for all of us. None of us can make more time. So you've given me the most precious resource you have, which is your time. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm going to ask, as you're texting the word sales team makeover right now, and you text it to my number, 202-270-1662, so I can personally meet with you, and we'll take a look at making a makeover for your team. And you include your first name, I know your last name, and your best contact and email. I'm going to ask you to look below the video. And I'm going to ask for you to share your number one takeaway. If we did a good job, just look below the video and say, Shay, you did a good job. If you got some value out of this, just look below the video and say, Shay, we got some value out of this. If it was a good use of your time, just do that, because many of you who make your comments and you share the notes, you pay it forward. And I can't tell you how many people contact me. They go back and they see this in the replay, and people share it to their pages and share it on social media. And they come back and say, Shay, I just read the notes while I was listening to it. And they were encouraged, and they were inspired, and they were empowered, and it had nothing to do with me. It was all about the Happy Entrepreneurs Tribe coming together to support each other, to love on each other, and to make a difference for each other. It's never about the money. It's always about the meaning that we all can have. And I know for you that the best is yet to come. I know that you're amazing. I know that you're incredible. I know you're ready to crack this code of entrepreneurship. Some of you are ready to leave your 9-to-5, and others want to stay there, and that's fine. Some of you want to hire a full-time assistant, or a full-time technology person, or a full-time graphics team, or a full-time person, a project manager. Some of you need more resources, and I understand that. And some of you are making a big difference in individuals' lives. You're helping them have more joy and more fulfillment. And some of you are helping people have more wealth and get financial freedom. And others of people are helping them in their business. And so many are doing so many good things. So we're not alone. We're all together. Here's what I do know as I close, that success is a team sport. We can only get so far by it ourselves. So while I'm holding you accountable, you're holding me accountable. We're all on the same team. And how do you do that? And I'm done now. Text the word sales team makeover to my personal number, sales team makeover, to 202-270-1662, 202-270-1662. Include your first name, include your last name, include your best contact number, and more importantly, include your email and those words, sales team makeover. With that being said, thank you for joining. Thank you for attending. I can't wait till next week till we have the next masterclass. I just went as deep as I could with just this one topic, but just know it's going to get better and better and better, okay? Better and better and better. With that being said, you're amazing. You're incredible. And today is your January 1st. You're going to build that sales team. Today is your January 1st. Something has to change. Today is your January 1st. You won't talk to unqualified leads anymore. Today is your January 1st. You understand that conversation is the new lead. Today is your January 1st. You have everything you need. Today is your January 1st. So we close out. Everyone look right below the video and put, today is my January 1st. Today is my January 1st. Today is my January 1st. With that being said, by the way, my name, for those folks that are just tuning in, my name, by the way, is Che Braun, the Happy Entrepreneur. Make it a great day, everyone. And I promise you from the bottom of my heart, we'll make some good things happen when we connect again next time. God bless. Today is your January 1st. I wish you much success. Peace. I'll see you later. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Promise I made to my mom. I only did this message for one person, and that's my mom. This is for you, Mom. Love you. My name is Che Braun, the Happy Entrepreneur. Make it a great day, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Che Braun.
Mic check, mic check.
All I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
Yes. Yeah.
And they stay there. And they stay there. And they stay there. Cause all I do is win.
Yeah.
Thank you. God bless.